People running the type 7 pattern love light and life. They love to bring about light in the world. They love to bring about joy in the world. And they're gifted at bringing about joy in the world. 7s love being themselves. They love being who they are, and yet they want to even be better. They want to experience even more fulfillment in life. And so they're gifted at turning any situation, no matter how plain or ordinary or mundane, into something extraordinary, something full of joy and verve and potential. And this movement also gets the 7 in trouble, because underneath all of this buoyancy and optimism is this kind of frantic sense that they have to keep things up. They have to keep on the positive side. And so there's a deep aggression underlying all of this optimism. 7s are not only trying to bring light into the world, they're actively fighting darkness and negativity. Darkness is something that would, in the 7's mind, lead them to the end of things. And 7s, most of all, don't want to see the end of things. So much about wisdom is seeing the end of things. And so 7s, in a sense, resist and fight wisdom. To them, the end of things means a limitation. It means a constraint. It means bringing the party to an end. And the 7s don't want to do that. They want to sort of bask in sort of an immortal party. And this endness, the sense of ending, the sense of limitation, for the 7s brings about a sense of panic. And 7s, of course, are related to fear, which is the core emotion of the head center. And it's that panic which then drives the 7 to positively reframe any situation. The sense that the 7s have to sort of stay on the up of things, and they don't like other people who are buzzkills, who are bringing them down, bringing the situation down. And in effect, what 7s are doing is they're resisting their deepening. Because it's going into darkness, going into the shadow, which is going into our depths. It's bringing the gravitas to life and to our situations, bringing, in effect, more fulfillment that the 7s are, in a sense, craving, even as they're believing and going about saying that they're okay, that everything's fine, that they are relatively fulfilled. And the 7s, least of all, want to confine themselves. The 7s feel that limitation is, in a sense, a kind of imprisonment, a kind of denial of their choice. And so 7s want to feel free to discharge themselves. And in fact, 7s do discharge themselves. 7s tend to be very talkative. They love stories. They love stories about themselves in particular, that all of the fun adventures that they're having. And one can get the sense in listening to the 7s stories that the 7 is trying to persuade everybody that they're okay, that this guidance, this path that they're following is the right one. It's full of light and life, that the flight to light is the way that everyone should be, and the 7 is going to demonstrate that. And in effect, the 7 is attempting to persuade themselves that they have chosen the right path. But amidst all of this, one can also get this sense that there's no wisdom going on there, or there can be a resistance to learning anything, to growing, to actually meeting the resistance in life and growing as a result of that resistance. And so because 7s fundamentally fear the ending of things, they fundamentally fear seeing impermanence. And impermanence and the seeing of impermanence is so closely related to actually generating wisdom or coming to know wisdom, coming into the wisdom that's already present, because of course impermanence is happening all of the time. And so it's this resistance to wisdom that in fact frustrates the 7, because it's that deepening in wisdom in life that brings about a sense of meaning and fulfillment that they're actually secretly craving and secretly frustrated about. And so 7s, even though they're bringing all of this lightness into the world, risk being kind of a lightweight, risk being too light, risk having too much of a light touch on things. And at the same time, 7s remind all of us to not take things too seriously either, to keep things fun, to enjoy this life that we have, to enjoy the adventure of life, and to see life as an adventure, to stretch ourselves into new experiences, and to optimize every situation, to bring about the best possible world in every moment. And 7s have a gift for visualizing that and for inspiring all of us to bring it about.